Even though he left office more than 20 years ago, Ronald Reagan still has a strong hold on the imagination of many conservatives and many Americans. All this is particularly relevant now because Ronald Reagan-style flag-waving and patriotism are key ingredients in many communities as the nation celebrates the 4th of July. Many believe it was Reagan who ushered in an era of renewed belief in American exceptionalism that has dominated the political landscape ever since he served in the White House. But beyond his memorable words and television images, which can be seen across the internet, is Reagan still relevant? He reversed the course of Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal and focused debate on slowing the growth of government.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
But today, President Obama, despite his respect for Reagan's optimism and leadership skills, argues the opposite.
At this particular moment, only government can provide the short-term boost necessary to lift us from a recession this deep and severe.
Reagan made it a priority to lower taxes. He said high taxes put the economy into a straitjacket, and he was a big believer in the free market to work things out. President Obama says he would prefer not to raise taxes on anyone but the rich, but the issue is not a burning one with him. And he has no qualms about having the federal government intervene in the economy and in other areas of national life, such as health care and immigration. Reagan confronted the Soviet Union.
To ignore the facts of history and the aggressive impulses of an evil empire.
And many believe his tough policies helped end Soviet communism once and for all. Today's multipolar world is much different. There is no longer an international communist threat. Some say global terrorism should be treated the same way as Reagan dealt with communism, with unrelenting opposition and a good versus evil approach. But President Obama has a less confrontational style, and in dealing with threatening nations such as Iran and North Korea, he hopes conciliation is the better approach. Perhaps Reagan's greatest contribution was his sunny optimism.
I've thought a bit of the shining city upon a hill. We made the city stronger. We made the city freer.
That's one part of his legacy, the unrelenting optimism that has stood the test of time and that will certainly be celebrated on July 4th. For U.S. News and World Report, I'm Ken Walsh.